So I own a winery in Winnipeg in central Canada, and we have a little wine bar attached in the front. And during COVID, the COVID pandemic, right now, the government requires us to, check for vaccination status to allow them into the bar. That's the law. We abide by the law. And every so often we'll get a threatening letter or phone call, calling us fascists and whatever for segregating people, whatever. But I got one this week that was just something else. So it was a poem, an anti-vax poem. And it was just super ridiculous. I don't have it here with me because I just threw it out. But I took a picture, and it was sticking with me. So then I was talking on my podcast. So what did you think about that?
Some pretty hot bars.
Oh, dude! Should I rap that over a beat?
Yes.
Okay, down. Yeah, 100% I'm it.
Yeah, and insert that into the segment.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's happening. So that's what I did. Enjoy. The resilience. What we permit, we promote. Dot, dot, dot. I don't want to be another statistics and passive living shell who fully believes their government and accepts the narrative they tell. Days and weeks and months have gone by, my body does explainable things.
But why?
Experts say there's no correlation, however there's doubt since vaccination. I don't want to be another statistic, a child who goes to school. Frightened from the news and chaos, just trying to keep his cool. His sanitized hands are hurting, the cracks are fairly deep.
Ow.
His lungs are starved of oxygen, a childhood dull and bleak. I don't want to be another statistic, some elderly in a home, confused about what's happening, who just wants to see her own. Months have gone by since a visit because they're not allowed in, and though the staff reassure her, life's become isolated, dim. I don't want to be another statistic, a traveler on a trip, who's dreading the PCR test, frustrated because she's not sick. The extra time and money it takes to get this done have raised her stress immensely. She just wants to have fun. I don't want to be another statistic, some job loss threatening staff, without his free consent, get swabbed not to have the jab. The antigen test leaves him nauseous, the tears run down his face, accusing the healthy of illness, and a free society has no place. I don't want to be another statistic, a manager on the job, who's expected to enforce directives, human rights, and consciousness to rob her indisposable employees. Through the pandemic worked all day and night to keep the establishment running, now terminated. It's just not right. I don't want to be another statistic, a professional under oath, who are censored by their government, which is against free speech, not its growth. Natural immunity is always best, so the science has proven, but change has happened in 2021, replacing truth with collusion. I don't want to be another statistic, some mandate-abiding soul, coerced in taking the vaccine, increasing big pharma's control. I want the truth, transparency, allow the science to speak, not just the government agenda, which has made our nation weak. We want to be honest, our conscience more than clear. That's why we chose to write this rap, so no one lives in fear. For if we choose to be silent, turn a look away, wickedness will rule the world until the end of day. And then in parentheses, Holocaust, residential schools, slavery, etc. Discrimination we see now is very far from healthy. We're all in this together, they say, but segregation only serves the wealthy. The best way to treat a threat is by early intervention. We have the power to make a choice for tyrannical suspension. If we choose to keep the peace, our freedom will be lost. Share the truth, it matters, for our rights will be at cost. Send this rap to everyone. Write/phone those who are in power. Print, it's not copyright. Stand up, this is our hour. We want to take a minute to thank you and apologize. Yes, we use your words and structure as we sure you recognize it breaks with great conviction. The words are loud and clear. We hope you will forgive us. That's why we used it here. Sincerely, the resilience. At the bottom, it's linked Canada.ca, Public Health Services, Disease, Coronavirus Disease, COVID-19 Vaccines, Safety Side Effects.html. And there's also How Rights Are Protected, Guide to Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms.html. And the Nuremberg Code, a link to the PDF of the Nuremberg Code is also at the bottom. So that's great. I swear any of the bad rapping came solely from the poor writing. There was a couple lines in there that were just really weird. I 100% just stole the beat. Shout out Def Beats on YouTube. This was a beat called Gulag by Too Smoky featuring Suspect. You can find it on YouTube, hashtag ActiveGang, but the A is an X. I will put a link down in the description. If you are mad that I stole your beat, Def Beats, just know this was in no way trying to earn money or anything, if that matters. If not, I guess I'll see you in court. Thanks for watching. This was a very, very weird one. I hope everyone is doing well and being safe, and I will see you to read the next letter that comes in to my bar. For so the science is proven, but to change has had to happen in 2021, replacing... What is this line? I don't want to be another statistic, a professional under oath, who are censored by their government, which is against free speech, not its growth. Natural immunity is always best. Natural immunity is always best. For so the science is proven, but change has / had happened in 2021, replacing truth for collusion, which is against free speech, not its growth. Natural immunity is always best, for so the science has proven. Natural immunity is always best, for so the science has proven. But